Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson. As always, very excited to connect with you. Today, we're talking about how to attract clients you want for nurse entrepreneurs. So, as you pop in today, please feel free to say hi and let me know where you're watching from. If you catch me on the replay, comment hashtag replay. Please let me know you stopped by. I do love that. I love hearing from you. So, how do you attract clients you want? Lately I've been talking a lot about, you know, how to grow your business and just how to be, strategic, the kind of skills that nurses need to grow a business and those kind of things. So this one is really important. How to attract clients you want, right? Because we don't want to be like a shotgun blast. You can tell I live in the Midwest, right? So a shotgun blast just kind of, it's a lot of little pellets. They go everywhere in a certain direction, but they're a very wide shot because they all just kind of scatter and go in that direction. Now, so we want to be very targeted. You hear a lot of people talk about niching down and being able to create messaging that if I were the person that you were trying to reach, I would see your message and go, I've been looking for that. Do you see what I mean? And that's sometimes how we get stopped in the scroll, just going, oh, look at that. I've been waiting for that. I've been looking for that. Okay. So that's the kind of messaging we want to have. We want to let your people, the kind of people that you want to serve, okay, we want to let them know exactly who you are and what you do, what problems you solve for them, and how you're going to improve their life. That's it. Okay, that's it. But how do we do that? And how do we get them to want to connect with us? All right. So there's a couple things you need to know. And so niche marketing, first of all, knowing your ideal client. And a lot of people say to me, Teresa, I have a solution that helps everybody. It might help everybody. But if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody because your message is not specific enough for me to know how it's going to help me. Okay. Do you see what I mean? For instance, let's just use me as an example, right? So I am a 50-something, high 50-something woman who has some knee pain, right? So I want to get fit. I want to exercise. And this is actually true. I'm actually doing this right now. So I want to exercise, but I'm looking specifically for some walking workouts that I can do in my home without a treadmill or any equipment, right? So I'm looking specifically for that. Okay. I know that I'm looking for that. And so people who offer something like, hey, here's a workout for women in their 50s, that it's low impact for your knees. If you have any knee problems, this is safe for you. This is good for you. You're still going to do all the fat burning. You're going to do this, that, and the other. Do you see what I mean? They're speaking my language because that's what I'm looking for. Now, let's just say I'm that same 50-something woman and I also have knee problems. And while I'd like to exercise, I have no idea what kind of exercise I could do that's going to be healthy for me and not make my knees hurt worse than they already do. See what I'm saying? So maybe I want something like that. I've kind of fiddled with the idea, but I don't have any idea, I don't have any inclination to search it. Well, if somebody were to say something like, I specialize in providing workout programs for 50-something women that are great for you, even if you have knee problems, or you can get the workout you want without hurting your knees, right? That's going to pop for me and let me know that, that's probably something I want to look at. Do you see how that works? So that's very targeted, very niche. Okay. So whoever your ideal client is, you want it to be that simple. Okay. You want it to be that simple for them to understand who you are and what it is that you do and how you can help them, and specifically who you help. Might you attract other people? Yes. And that's okay. We all have outliers who find us and say, oh my gosh, I just resonate with you. I love what you have. That's great. You're going to have those, but they come to you naturally. And so you don't need to seek out everybody. You will never be the solution for everybody. I want you to just kind of swallow that right now. Okay. That is key for today. You will never be the solution for everybody. And that's okay. Because truth be told, there is success in the world. There's room enough in the world for success for all of us. Okay. If I could solve everybody's problem, there'd be no space for anybody else. And that's just not true. It's not how we work. Okay. So, know your ideal client, create messaging just for them, craft targeted messages that speak to your audience. We just talked about that, getting very specific. So number one, knowing who your client is, crafting those specific marketing messages that either help them move through a problem they currently have or learn about a solution you have for them that solves a problem they know they have, or maybe acquaints them with a problem they don't know that they have yet. Okay. So, in that instance where I'm the person who says, well, maybe I'd like to exercise, but I doubt there's anything out there for me that wouldn't impact my knees or, make my knees hurt worse than they already do. See what I'm saying? And I don't have knee pain, by the way. I'm just using that as an example. I'm not there yet. So the next thing that you want to show your people as you attract them to come closer to you, you want to show how you solve their problems. So what is it that you do that is very unique and solves a problem that they have? How do you do it? So is it a virtual solution? Is it something they do online, or do they go into your office and meet with you privately, or is there a group session that you hold? How do you solve the problem? What does it look like to work with you? Okay, that's really important. And so like right now, I'm talking about this workshop that I have coming up in a few weeks, and it's going to be a virtual workshop. I tell people it's 4 days. We're going to use the nursing process to assess your business, right? And create a care plan that allows you to create your own RX for business success, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So we know we're getting together virtually. We know it's going to be 4 days. And all of that. And we know that it's going to be based on the nursing process. Do you see what I mean? It's going to be spoken in or presented in nursing lingo. So how do you solve their problems? Okay. That's what they're going to want to know. The next thing they'll want to know is, what do they do next? Okay. So it's very important that whenever you're creating your messaging out there in social media, it's one thing to attract your client, but it's a whole other thing. And a step that you can't leave off is to tell them what to do next. How do they come closer? They talk about things on a website page being above the fold. Okay, so when something is above the fold on your website, that means people don't have to scroll anywhere to see it. So on my website right now, it kind of says something about elevate your authority, stand out in your field, right? And grow your business. And then above the fold, it says, book a call with me now. See what I'm saying? That is the next thing to do. You're a nurse entrepreneur. You want to grow your business. Book a call with me now. They know exactly what to do next to come closer. So you want to be really clear in that messaging. How do you serve? What do you do? How do they connect with you? What's next? So really, really important. Give them a call to action. And maybe the call to action is, hey, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you don't ever want to miss something that comes from me. So be sure and click the subscribe button here so that you never miss one of my new videos that's coming out. Or you might want to say, click the button below so you can grab my free guide to XYZ, whatever you're going to help them with that free guide, right? So, but you always want to say the next thing, join my free Facebook group where we do a lot of learning in there together. Whatever your call to action is, give them a choice and let them know what's next, okay? People need to be told what you want them to do next so that they can come closer to you. So finding your clients, the clients that you want to work with, really involves just coming at them with some value. You want to be speaking intelligently to a problem that they have and letting them know, number one, who it is that you serve, the kind of solution that you provide, who it's helpful for, how they get it, okay, how it's delivered, how you deliver your solution, and then also what do they do next? How do they come closer? What's the next step they take to be in your circle, right? To come closer to you. So this is how it works. You're just kind of guiding that prospective client on a path close to you. And when you do this, I have to say that it's very, very effective. It's a very effective means of organic attraction marketing that allows you to find the clients that you want to work with. Okay. Unlike a Facebook ad or any other kind of ad out there that is like a shotgun blast that talks to everybody, this is going to speak to your people, the ones that you want to attract and work with. So if you like the content that you got today, and I'm hoping you did, it's such fun to share it with you, I invite you to click the link below the video where you can sign up now to be a part of the Business Care Plan Clinic for Nurse Entrepreneurs, where we're going to use the nursing process to write your RX for business success. It's coming up soon. Go ahead and click the link to register. Cannot wait to see you there. Bye for now.